guys, welcome to DOCAN YouTube channel. This is Lam. Today we'll introduce our new version 48-volt DIY box. It is upgraded from our hot solar Apex new 48-volt 308 amp-hour DIY box kit. We just changed the BMS from JK to DOCAN 60 series 200 amp-hour with 5 inches touch screen. The DOCAN BMS is compatible with most mainstream inverters brands on the market, with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth function. It also supports 7 kinds of languages on the screen.
Firstly, as you can see, the outlooking is the same as our hot selling Apex Mu 48-volt 280 amp-hour DIY box kit. Let's check. Here are the positive electrodes, the negative electrodes, and this is the switches for you to turn on or turn off the battery pack after assembling the SOC, alarm, DIP switches, and interfaces for RS4, RS232, RS485, and CAN. Also, we got the DC breakers here. It is 200 amp, which can better protect our battery pack after your assembly and during your usage. You may also notice that the 3 QR codes up the screen. These QR codes are for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth of this BMS. When you scan the first one, you'll get the ID number of this Bluetooth. And the other 2 are for downloading the app for your mobile phone. This is for Android, this is for iOS systems.
Alright, on the other side, you will see the handle for easy movement and the clips for parallel, which can help us to secure the battery packs when connecting with multiple packs. Let's have a deep check for this DIY box. Here you will receive the pre-assembled DIY box. Open the top here. It is a pre-assembled DIY box, as you can see. The BMS and the display has been assembled. The acquisition AB board is in place. When you are doing DIYing, first you need to remove these 2 acquisition boards after you place the cells in it and reinstall the acquisition board. Let's check here. The red one is the acquisition one and the black one is the temperature one. When doing DIYing, please do remember to make sure this positive electrode and negative electrode connected in the right way. Do you know how to connect the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth after you assemble the battery pack? Let's take this 51.2 volt 300 amp hour battery pack as an example to show you, because it is the same image, so it works the same. Alright, now we'll show you how to connect the upper computer interface software. We will choose this cable and let's operate it. The USB side, connect with your computer USB interface. The other side, we connect with the RS485 interface on your battery pack. Now we connect it. We will send you the software and you open the software. First of all, you need to choose the languages you need. Click here. Click here. They support 3 languages. We choose English as you need. And then wait for a moment, it will restart. Okay, we changed the language successfully.
Please kindly note that for this part, the address section, we need to set it as 0 because when you haven't used the battery pack in parallel, it is only one battery pack, so here we need to set 0. Now let's monitor the battery pack. Here we can check that the statistics in this battery pack. We can see each cell's voltage, the SOC, and the current. If you have 2 battery packs, you need to use it in parallel. We will use these cables to parallel it. Connected with the RS485A, and do remember to these DIP switches adjust to 1. Now let's check it. After we set all the DIP switches and connect the cable in parallel for these 2 battery packs, then we need to manually set the started address and ended address on this page. Choose the range, the address range, started from 0 and ended with number 1. Because we use 2 battery packs in parallel. If you use 3 battery packs in parallel, then here we can set 2. It should be the same with the DIP switches of your slab battery pack. Now let's monitor these 2 battery packs. Here the voltage and the SOC, the current, it shows 2. Let's check the parallel statistics here. You can also export the date. Let's check the parameter section. In this section, we click to get all the basic parameters when entering the first time. Click Get All. In this section, it includes reading the basic parameters information, resulting, default, input date, export date, and set all. But you're not advised to manually write and modify the default parameters. If you need to change, contact the supplier for help and get the password. About the settings section, we click Read for the first time. It can read the number of the sales, trading, and BMS information. It can also read and set the status of the hibernation, the current eliminating, firefighting system log, and the single sale. You are not advised to manually modify the default information, the parameters. Click the historic date. Click Read the date first time to obtain the real-time historic, view the basic pack date information, and you can also export the date to Excel table format. Click the date to be clear again and click the Read date. After we download the app by scanning the QR code, we get this app. In this interface, firstly you can choose the languages. We support 3 languages, and we choose English here. Click the local connection. Please make sure that to turn on the Bluetooth both in your phone and the app, and make sure that the app is allowed to access your location. In step 2, we search here
to find the correct SN code of the devices. The device's SN code is the one that we scanned before. Scan the first QR code before in the screen. Here we can get is this one. Then we click the devices to be connected. After it is connected, it will automatically open to the local monitor screen. And now we'll show to the Wi-Fi networking configuration. Click here. The Wi-Fi network settings. Enter your routine account. Enter your routine account and password. Please make sure that it is a 4.2 networking, not 5G. Now we pick the password. Then click the configuration and read. When we come into the local monitor interface, we just click the battery icon and we can check the SOC, the total voltage, current, most temperature, and each cell's voltage. The cell's temperatures here. Click here. We can check the historic date of this battery pack. If you want to export these statistics, click the export and view the file. Here it will be an Excel file. You can download this file. We come back to the setting part. Here is the alarm date. We can check that how many times the battery pack has triggered protection and check its current operating state. Now come to the settings. The settings here we can read and adjust the battery protection settings. If you want to modify these statistics here, you will need a password from the manufacturer. But our packs usually pre-configured at factory, so most of customers don't need to change anything. Let's check the pack information here. Here is the devices for upgraded, if needed. In this stage, we'll show you how to operate the cloud platform. Enter the provided cloud platform website in the browser address, and to enter the login page, enter your account and password to log in, or you can register account using an invitation code. Here, in this step, you can choose the languages. It supports 3 languages. Now we choose the English languages here. Click the login. Here we come to the home page. In this page, we can check the real-time alarm statistics. It is the statistics of alarm information of online devices, displaying the number of the first level alarms, the second level alarms, and the normal devices. Here is the historic alarm start
Statistics. It is the statistics of the number of alarms generated by the online devices in a week. In a week, you can see. And here is the map function, which displays the distributor of devices. It is the function only used for the distributor. If you forget to choose the right languages at login page, you can choose the language here to change. Now let's come to the user center. It is the function to modify the personal information of users in Personal Center and the passwords that configures alarm notification method. The user's information can be modified here, and you can change the password here. About the notification method, you can select the notification method for each alarm event here, like the anti-safe, short, secure protection, reserved protection, and so on. The system supports email and SMS notification, both the domestic and international. When enter the phone number, please include international country code. Once enabled, the system will automatically send an email or SMS notification when the corresponding alarm is triggered. And now let's check the household storage equipment interface. We can click the device's code to end the operation parameters page. Well, we can view the battery information such as the voltage, the current, SOC, and the cycles. We can also select the single parameters to perform the curve analysis. One more importantly, in this cloud platform, it supports remote update for BMS and Wi-Fi modules, allowing you to update all at once one by one to optimize and improve the functions. Let's check the set name. In this interface, you can name each battery packs to make it easier, manage, and distinguish them.